beautiful people, and happy week 5 of the mini cut. I just came back from my morning walk to get some steps in. I'm about to jump into my check-ins, but before I do so, I'm gonna have my breakfast. I just wanted to jump in quickly and let you know, guys, the updates that I have for the week. So nothing has changed. Calories 1294, protein 155, carbs 113, fats 24. Cardio is still at 3 times 50 minutes, and for the steps I still have 22 to 24 a day. I did not reach my steps last week. I know, naughty. I was meant to do between 22 and 24, but by the end of the week I was around 20, and I even struggled to get there. I spent 2 hours yesterday night on the treadmill to try to bring my average up, but I just could not make it. As I said to you guys in the previous vlog, last week was really busy and I felt like I was running late on everything. Hence the fact that today I started my day with a huge walk. It's only 9 AM, but I'm already at 12K. So that's pretty much half my goal for the day. So just by hitting my steps this week, it's already going to increase my energy expenditure. So it is going to make a little bit of a difference, if that makes sense. So far, we're feeling good. Not gonna lie, I do feel the hunger and I do look forward to my next meals. But the meal plan that I have is quite satisfying for me. And I am also timing my meals, which helps me massively to stay accountable to my diet. So time to have breakfast now. I'm so excited. Same as usual, here is my egg whites pancake. So I whisk the egg whites first in the bowl, but not to the point where it becomes completely cloudy, if that makes sense. I make it half cloudy, half liquid. Now I go to bed hungry and I wake up hungry. So that's 300 grams of egg whites with cinnamon, and I'm gonna pour some maple syrup on it. Super easy, high in protein, low in fat, low in carbs, everything. Perfect for breakfast. Hey guys, it is still Monday. It's around 6:30 p.m. Just came back from the dentist, which by the way costs a fortune here in Australia. I literally just spent $1,600 for a half-an-hour treatment. Ridiculous, but to get it done. If I talk a little bit weird, it's because my mouth is still full of numbing cream, and he also dropped some on my tongue, by the way. So it was actually really funny because he was asking some questions and I just could not talk properly. I was like, oh. I'm in a whole lot of pain right now, so I'm just gonna have some paracetamol and ibuprofen. My plan was to cook dinner, which is my usual high protein pizza. But to be honest, I'm unsure if I'll be able to eat. So I'm thinking that I might have to eat something else for dinner tonight. Something that does not involve a lot of biting, if that makes sense. Like a soup, I don't know. You know, now I'm in the stage where the numbing cream starts to disappear and all the pain starts to kick in. My whole gum is really sore and inflamed, and I have the taste of blood all over my mouth. But hopefully it's gonna be gone by tomorrow. Wish me luck. Dinner time. It's the same as usual. A high protein pizza base with pumpkin mushed at the bottom, and for toppings we have some basil, some mushrooms, some tomatoes, some onions, and sweet chili sauce and cottage cheese at the top. That's my favorite meal of the day. Good morning, beautiful people, and happy Wednesday. I am on my way to the gym. Today we are training upper. This morning I'm feeling good. I slept well, the sun is shining. It's gonna be a good day, and I'm also excited to train, so hopefully the motivation is gonna stay high. throughout the whole workout, because as you guys know, I'm often very motivated and have a lot of energy at the beginning of a workout, and then it tends to go down. But we'll see how it goes. Talk to you guys later. I spend most of the day on the laptop, meaning that I haven't done many steps, and I had to walk to the shops to get some pumpkin. Our shop is like 10 minutes away from our place, walking distance, but I walked to the shops and no pumpkin. So I walked to another shop which is a little bit further, no pumpkin either. But guys, I eat mostly pumpkin, so if I run out of pumpkin, then it sucks. So I had to walk until Randwick in order to get some, which is half an hour to go there and half an hour to come back. But I got some. Pumpkin is secured. I'm gonna have pumpkin on my pizza tonight. That's the most important thing. And on top of that, I'm getting more steps in. So not a bad thing, I guess. But yeah, I think that the universe just knew that I didn't move much today and wanted to help me to get my steps in. How nice. Good morning, beautiful people. I don't even know what day we are. Happy Thursday. I'm on my way to the gym. Today we are training lower, and I'm going to film the session for you guys. Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. I just came back from the gym. It's 11:30. I wanted to jump in because it's been 3 days that I'm trying to record this video, but so far I've been unable to do it. I've actually done it yesterday, but guys, I've had the worst brain fog ever. It took me half an hour to record it and I had to find my words between every sentence. I was that fried that I have decided to do it again. I think it's going to be a little bit more entertaining for you guys to watch the one from today. Because of the diet brain, I have to write some little notes on my phone, otherwise I'm going to spend another half an hour recording this video, so it's easier for me to just follow the bullet points. So Monday went well. I didn't train and I didn't do any cardio because Monday was pretty busy with work, and then Tuesday was my first lower body session of the week. Tuesday's session was extremely hard. My motivation and my energy were really low. I struggled to get in zone. I struggled to keep the momentum between every exercises, every set. The only thing I wanted was to go home. My mood was really down. Couldn't even talk at all, to be honest. I felt very snappy. I was doing some seated calf raise and there was a guy next to me and he was stinking so bad. I couldn't even focus on my own exercise. The only thing I could think about was how smelly that guy is. So yeah, I felt very on the edge. Which brings me to the following topic that I wanted to discuss with you guys, which is motivation and how to stay motivated to go to the gym, but also to get things done, to stay accountable to a diet and things like that. Because I have a client who's dieting as well and she messaged me a couple of days ago, how do I always stay motivated? I think when I saw the message I started laughing because guys, I'm definitely not always motivated, and I don't think that there's anyone on earth that is always motivated. My motto in life is, when motivation is not there, discipline has to take over. So you just gotta be disciplined enough to not listen to that voice in your head that says that you don't want to train today, you want to go over your calories because you're not really motivated to diet anymore, you're not motivated to do your steps, you'd rather stay at home and watch Netflix, you're not motivated to do cardio, you might as well just do it tomorrow. You really got to stay strong enough to not listen to this voice. And I think that the lack of motivation is somehow linked with procrastination, because often when we're not motivated to do something, we tend to push back. Example, I'm not motivated to train today, I'll just go tomorrow. And the thing is that there's only 7 days in the week. And if, like me, you have a really busy schedule, procrastinating is just going to make your life so much harder, because at the end of the week, you'll have a certain amount of things that you'll have to get done. And if you take a slow start at the beginning of the week, it means that you'll have way more things to get done later on the week, when we as humans tend to slow down, because weekend means a little bit more chill, right? So as a little tip, and that's something that I am using myself, you have to pre-plan, you have to plan ahead, you have to schedule, you have to be organized, you have to know in advance, Monday I'm gonna do this, Tuesday I have to do this, Wednesday I have to do this. And you can even write yourself some lists on your phone with bullet points. So for example, Monday I have to do my posterior chain focus session, and you put like a little box to tick. 10k steps, half an hour of cardio, get groceries done, whatever. And as you do things, tick them. And I don't know about you guys, but for me it's very satisfying when I tick things, because I feel like I'm getting things done. So try to get done as much as you can in the first half of the week. That way you'll have less things to get done later on the week, less chance to procrastinate, and also less chance to end up not doing them. And I see this often with my clients. They leave it to the last minute, and then I read in their check-ins that they haven't done their steps, they haven't finished their cardio. And I always like to ask, what's the things that you have to work on for next week? And pretty much all the time I get the same answer, which is I need to get my cardio done earlier on the week, otherwise I'll end up not doing it. Now I think for me, discipline is definitely something I can rely on. It's probably something that I've learned with gymnastics, because my whole life I've had days where I really didn't want to go to practice, but I just had to go. It was not even an option. So I don't think I've ever had this problem of not being disciplined enough to not get things done or to procrastinate. So that's pretty easy for me. And in regards to how do I stay motivated to stay on track with my calories? Well, the answer to that question is very easy. If I fall off track and I allow myself to go over my calories, and then my average at the end of the week is above the goal that my coach has prescribed, well, it just means that my fat loss is going to be extended over a longer period of time, which is just going to make my life so much harder. And to be honest, the biggest motivation I have is to get it done. In order to go back to a building phase, that's my main goal. So if I fuck around and if I fuck it up, it means that I'm going to suffer for longer. That's why I always say to my clients, go with that mindset that you want to be in and out. Because a fat loss, guys, first of all, it's not enjoyable. Not gonna lie, I don't enjoy being in a fat loss phase. I don't enjoy being on low calories, having low energy, being moody, being snappy, being on the edge. I don't enjoy the diet brain, the brain fog. Dieting is extremely hard because when you diet, you feel weaker, you feel slower, you're more tired, everything becomes slow, everything becomes heavy. All you want to do is to slow down, you want to rest more, you want to sleep more. But if you want the fat loss to work, you have to go against your body and against your mind, because this is when you actually have to do more. When body weight stops to go down, you have to diet even harder, you have to walk even more, you have to do even more cardio, you have to train even harder just to maintain the muscle mass that you've built during your build. So trust me guys, during a fat loss, there's no motivation involved. It's more about get that done as soon as possible so you can get back into a more enjoyable phase of the process, aka reversing back to your maintenance, and then if your goal is to grow even more muscle, get back into another building phase. So as I said to you, 1, it's not enjoyable, it's not easy, and 2, because being in a calorie deficit for an extended period of time is not good for your body. First of all, you're going to lose muscle. If you diet for extended period of time, your metabolism is going to slow down, which means that if you're constantly on low calories, your body is going to adapt, and your maintenance that once was there is now there. As females, if we diet for an extended period of time, chances are that we are going to lose our period. It's just not healthy. So a dieting phase is a phase for a reason. It means that it has a starting point and a finishing point. So if in the meantime you go over your calories because you're not motivated or because it's hard, well, this phase is going to become this phase. And I'm not saying that falling off track one time or one day is the end of the world. The issue is that once that you fall off track once, you're more prone to fall off track again and again. And as I always say to my clients, it is easier to stay on track throughout the whole process rather than falling off track. Because trust me guys, when you're on a roll with your diet, you do the same steps, the same cardio, you're in a very good routine. So if you break that routine and you're off track, that's when it gets hard, because getting back to that routine that you've created, this is going to be a challenge. And what I often find with my clients, they do really, really well at the beginning, then they fall off track. And that's when things are getting really, really, really shitty and hard for them, because they fell off track. Now they have to get back into their routine, which is much harder than if you would have remained in your routine. See the fat loss phase as a train. When you start your fat loss phase, you jump on board, and then your fat loss is going to be 8 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever, depending on what your goal is, how much body fat you have to lose, how lean you'd like to be at the end of the fat loss. You're going to drive through obstacles. It's going to be really, really tough. But if you manage to remain in that train, you're going to arrive at destination, jump off the train, you'll be done with it. But if you decide to jump off the train and the train is still driving really, really fast and you have to jump back in the train, it's tough. Trust me when I say, guys, that this is the hardest part. So I highly recommend you guys to stay accountable, stick to the plan, and that way you'll be done with the fat loss like that. You'll be super proud of yourself and you'll be able to move on to the next stage of the process, which, as I said, is probably more enjoyable than the fat loss. So to wrap up that topic, I don't think that I have more motivation than a normal person, but I am very disciplined. And if I'm being honest with you, I think that I also love the pain. I love to suffer. I love a good challenge. I love when it gets hard. Oh, you're tired, you're hungry, you're moody, you're snappy. Must be working. So I'll just wrap it up here. I hope that what I just said makes sense and that I somehow gave you a little bit of motivation, even though, as I just said to you guys before, this is not something that you can rely on. Yesterday, I had a really good upper body session. I really enjoyed it. My motivation was high, my energy was high. I progressed on all the exercises. Everything felt great. I had a great shoulder pump, loved it. I felt great when I was training, but after that, I came back home and that was probably some caffeine withdrawal. I don't know, I felt really, really anxious, really overwhelmed, and that's the reason why I didn't do much filming yesterday. And today the session went well. I'm not gonna lie, my motivation and my energy were higher at the beginning of the session and then it kind of went down, but it is a pretty long session, or maybe I'm just extremely slow, but overall that felt good. That's the session that I recorded for you guys. So far we're feeling pretty good. Hunger is completely manageable, body weight is dropping nicely. I feel like I'm melting away. I do have ups and downs, but the mindset's there, the motivation's there, and I'm really, really, really excited to keep pushing and to see where my skin folds are gonna be at when we'll do them again over the weekend. Now I'm going to prepare my lunch, have a shower, eat my lunch, and jump into the laptop. And then I'll have to go for a big walk to get some steps in and probably to get some groceries as well at some stage. And that was today's outfit. So this is a neck massage pillow, but since Monday I have really, really sore glutes, so I'm using this massage thing on my glutes, and oh my god, it feels amazing. The red things here, they're actually hot, and we know that muscles love the heat and massages, so this thing is amazing. Hello, it's 7:30 p.m. I just finished with my last PT session of the day. I'm fried, so now I'm gonna run upstairs, make my dinner, and go to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Oh, I'm dying. One of my clients got that for me to put my straps and cuffs and everything at the gym. How cute is it? I love it. Thanks, Kim. Good morning, beautiful people, and happy Friday. I'm just on my way to the gym. Today I'm not training, but I need to do cardio. So far I haven't done any cardio, so I still have 3 times 50 minutes to get done. Unsure if I'll be able to smash everything because I did 4 PT sessions this morning, so it's quite late already, and I do have other PT sessions this afternoon as well, so I'll just smash as much as I can and I'll finish the rest throughout the weekend. This morning we're feeling good, energy is good, I slept well, and I'm keen to smash the new day ahead. Hey guys, all done at the gym. I'm on my way back home now. I did a little bit more than half of the cardio. I actually wanted to do more, but I'm starting to have blisters on my feet and that really, really, really hurts. So going home now. Good morning, beautiful people, and happy Saturday. It's 9 a.m. This morning I had a PT session and then we came here straight away because Liam has PT sessions at the gym as well. So I'm just in the car drinking my energy drink and eating my breakfast, egg whites with a little bit of cinnamon and a drizzle of maple syrup. So I'm just eating this, drinking my caffeine because your girl needs it, and after that I'll head to the gym. Today we're training posterior chain and I also need to get some cardio done. I just came back from the gym. It is already 1:30 p.m. I had a really good session this morning. I was really motivated to train and my energy was great throughout the whole session. And because at the end of my session I still had a lot of energy, I went upstairs and smashed some cardio. I was planning on doing half today, half tomorrow, so 25 minutes each. But after 25 minutes, I still felt fresh as. So I just smashed the 50 minutes in one go, which means that I'm done with my cardio for the week. So that's a tick. Now the plans for today, I'm going to have lunch now. Then I have to jump into work straight away because I do have a lot of programs to get done this weekend. And tonight we are going to the movies for date night. When we're not dieting, obviously we're doing things such as going to the restaurant, but obviously at the moment I'm on extremely low calories, which means that it's not possible for me to save calories throughout the week in order to allow myself a restaurant on Saturday nights, because otherwise I would have no energy to go through my day. And I do have pretty busy days still with training, with clients, with work. So I need to have my 1200 calories every single day. I know that it's just temporary, and as soon as my calories are gonna go back up again, we'll be able to go on fancier dates than just going to the movies. But it is what it is, and I'm still looking forward to go to the movies tonight. So I am going to pack my dinner for the movies. Same as usual, I'm gonna do my pancakes, so the low carb flour, egg whites, apple, cinnamon, stevia and maple syrup. But obviously, because I do not have many calories, it's going to be much smaller, but still something that I enjoy eating and easy to snack on during the movies. I'll prepare that at some stage in the afternoon and pack that with me. Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. I just wanted to jump in to wrap up the vlog number 5. So overall the week went extremely good. I'm just having a look at my tracker to give you a little bit more data. On Monday, I was 59.7. On Sunday, I was 57.4. So that is a 2.3 kg drop in a week. It's huge. My body weight on average, week 4 was 60.2. My body weight on average this week was 58.7. It is a 1.5 kg drop on average. So body weight dropped extremely well. I did not go over my calories. I hit my macros, protein, carbs, fats, hit my fibers, hit my water goal as well. Hunger was completely manageable. Motivation was high as well. I think I just had Tuesday where I was not motivated to train, but that's about it. Steps, I did much better, 23,400. Bang on with the steps. I smashed all my cardio. Overall training was really good as well. I progressed everywhere. I had the motivation to train. Energy was high. Training was really enjoyable last week. Sleep was not as good. I had on average 6.8 hours of sleep, so almost 7, but not great, and that's definitely something I need to work on for the incoming weeks. And the stress was manageable as well. It's getting fresh now. So this morning we also did my skin folds, and Liam was really happy with the results. Last week I was 60 kg and my skin folds were at 43.6. We did my skin folds today. I was 57.4 kg and my skin folds were at 38.8. It was a 4.8 mils drop. It's a lot, especially within a week. So just to remind you guys, when I started the fat loss phase, I was 62.8 kg. My skin folds were at 56.5. So since I started the fat loss, it is a 17.7 mils drop. Personally, I'm not aiming for a specific number body weight wise. I'm aiming for a specific number on my skin folds. When we started the fat loss phase, Liam had a number in mind. He wanted me to be between 30 and 35 by the end of the fat loss. Now I am at 38.8, which means that I am getting closer to the finish line, and that's giving me the motivation to keep pushing because I know that I'm getting closer. And based on what Liam said, he reckons that it will be either 1 or 2 more weeks of aggressive fat loss before starting reversing the calories back up. So I know that I gotta stay mentally strong, because if I do really well next week, chances are that it's going to be the last one with these very aggressive calories. So that's the plan. Makes me really excited. I want more food. So we'll do my skin folds next week during the weekend at some stage, and I will keep you guys posted with where they're at, and you'll find out in the next vlog if I need to keep pushing the fat loss phase that aggressively for an extra week, or if we'll start reversing back up. We'll see. Fingers crossed. So overall, not much to say. I'm really happy with how the week went, and I'm hoping that next week is going to be as good as this week. Anyway, I'll just wrap it up there. And once again, thank you so much guys for the support, for the messages. I highly appreciate it. And if you do enjoy watching these vlogs, feel free to like and subscribe. That way you'll get a notification to know when the next vlog is out. Bye guys.